you are achiever of 3 levels of award, which worldwide recognition. If you want to go for higher study, higher education, right? In application, you have to write what extracurricular activity you have done. After 12, you are going to apply in different school, different university. They will ask one column is there. If you go to abroad, there is a mandatory one column is there. Extracurricular activity. That is should be some recognized activity. If it is recognized activity, your application one step ahead. Your selection will be fast. And Duke of Edinburgh Award, Duke of Edinburgh International Award is one of the best components for these applications because worldwide it is recognized. And when you are saying that I am Duke of Edinburgh badge holder, certificate holder, that means you are with the 4 excellent components. You are a physically fit, you are a talented person, you are a socially connected, you are an outbound. These 4 certificates. What else you require? And if you go up to the gold, then the society will tell at least 16 certificates you cater. Each level 4 certificate, 3 level 12 certificate, international award is giving another 3 certificate, residential project is another certificate. So 16 certificate you are getting. 16 people are telling you, you are the best. So you are carrying. How you can carry? You have to register. Very simple. Register means today is your promise day. When you fill up this form, you have to find out these 4 areas. These 4 areas. What is your service, skill, physical education? You decide. And write down. This is. And next 6 months you pursue it. Today whatever you decide, you करके दिखाओ. हम बोलते ना करके दिखाओ. अब करके I decided guitar is my skill, singing is my skill. हम next 6 months हम करके दिखाएंगे हम कितने आगे बढ़े. Right? Like that way करके दिखाओ. आपने select करो, आपने करके दिखाओ. So how do you select? 4 words याद रखना, 4 words. According to your ability, according to your availability, because your ability, his ability, my ability, sir ability is different. है क्या नहीं? आप जो लाइन में बैठे सबके ability difference है क्या नहीं? Availability difference है क्या नहीं? आपका घर में जो मिलते हैं हमारे घर में वो नहीं मिलते हैं, राइट? अपने घर में जितना स्कोप है हमारे घर में उतना स्कोप नहीं है, हो सकता है. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू योर अवेलेबिलिटी, अकॉर्डिंग टू योर रिसोर्सेस, अपने रिसोर्सेस क्या होते हैं, सिलेक्ट दैट 4 सेक्शन with that, right? And then according to your eligibility, आपके अंदर में पावर कितने हैं उसी हिसाब से अपने सेक्शन चुनो. अब कर सकते हैं नहीं कर सकते, राइट? ए माउस होल के अंदर तो एक हाथी नहीं जा सकते. यू कैन पुट ए एलिफेंट इन ए माउस होल, रैट होल, यूजलेस, यूजलेस एफोर्ट. आई एम गिविंग एफोर्ट, आई एम पुटिंग लॉट ऑफ एफोर्ट. क्या एफोर्ट दे रहा है? यूजलेस एफोर्ट दे रहा है जिसका कोई फ्रूटफुल नहीं है. So you have to give some effort where you can put a progressive, where you can show your performance, where you can, it's a positive work, purposeful work. I am doing some purposeful work, right? Both the people are benefited for that. जिसके लिए कर रहा हूँ, मेरे लिए कर रहा हूँ, both are getting benefited. That you find out and you show your progress here, right? कहाँ प्रोग्रेस शो करोगे? In this page, in the diary. This is the diary. This is a logbook. Here, this is a logbook. Here you write down. This award is in this book. No need to write in a story. It's that in this book. Skill, service, physical recreation and adventure. 4 part is here. Skill के जगह में अपने skill को लिखो आज. This week what you have done, what you have learned. Service के जगह में लिखो this week what you have done. एनवायरमेंट में 1 घंटा जंगल सफाई किया. मैं बच्चों को पढ़ाया इस वीक में 1 घंटा मैं बच्चों को पढ़ाया ABCD. मैं एडल्ट को पढ़ाया था. मैं अवेयरनेस कैंपेनिंग किया था. हम स्कूल एनवायरमेंट क्लीन किया था. एनीवेयर यू कैन डू. हम कम्युनिटी वर्क किया था मेरे मोहल्ला में. इन माय सोसाइटी आई डू सम कम्युनिटी वर्क. राइट डाउन इन दिस, राइट, पर वीक 1 hour. And get whatever you are doing under a mentor. Who is the mentor? Who knows this subject better than you? Who knows this subject better than you? Right? Even you can get training training from your parents. Your parents can teach you. Maybe your parents is very good in dance, in art, in craft and sports, any area of your award. You can get training from them. Right. But your parents is only the restriction. Your parent cannot sign in this book. It has to be signed by out of blood relation. School teacher. Out of blood relation, any people can say, you are the best. I watch you, I saw your work, and I certify you are the best. Who can? Who know the subject better than you? Only the restriction is there. No other restriction is there. And another restriction, social work has to be outside of your home. I am teaching maid daughter, not. In my home, not. Same maid daughter, if you go outside your home and teach them, fine. You can teach the school, each one teach one. There are a lot of children are there. Not poor, not rich people, not required. Any children are coming and you are helping them, that can be each one teach one. Some small children or your friend is not, you are very good in math, but your friend is not that much of good in math. You are teaching the math to your friend, that you are doing this service in your school. I am scoring 90% in a math, but my friend is not getting 55-60% in a math. I am helping him or her. That is each one teach one. I am helping to grow. That is each one teach one. Like that way, you can implement your social work. That means you are developing society one way. That is the social work. You are writing in the diary. Right. Once you are writing in diary, after 3 months, after 12 months, after 6 months, once you complete your journey, you just ask to your award leader, right, school in charge, who is giving you the diary, yes sir, आपने बताया था, ये डायरी आपने दिया था, आपने हमारा इंचार्ज है, ये 6 months मैंने काम करके आया. It is their duty to scrutinize you whether you have done proper work or not. How you have done. If they are not satisfied, they cannot tell you are failed. They can extend your work. ये बच्चों आपने ये सेक्शन अच्छा नहीं हुआ है, आपने और 1 महीना काम करके दिखाओ. And 1 महीना means 4 weeks, per week 1 hour. In between you have an exam, you just drop for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, right? You started work on the 1st August. 6 months is February 28th. Out of that, 4 weeks you miss. Not able to do. Your exam is there. Your health is not permit, right? So what you have to return that these 3-4 weeks I am busy for my exam, or I go for a tour, or I am doing something. I am not able to work. So you have to compensate it on March. That 4 weeks or 3 weeks you have to complete on March, next month. So once you complete your journey, you will come to your award leader, and award leader will scrutinize and sign this book, give a report on that, and this book comes to the national office scrutinies and verify with your commitment on the forms, and they will issue the certificate. So it's a very simple way to get. Now you see how to improve educational attachment. बोलता सब कैसे करेंगे? When you are involved in the right direction, you are in a discipline, you are connecting with many of the teachers, many of the mentors, you are performer, that confidence you build up, automatically it will reflect you. You internationally you will recognize. And जब मैं पूछता हूँ, बच्चों बताओ, अब क्या क्या है? You are feeling shy. अब बोल नहीं पाते, you are doing, but you cannot explain it because you never discover yourself. You say you are a singer, very good singer. You have not discovered yourself. That can be one of the greatest talent. So you cannot speak. Here is the opportunity to describe yourself, to discover yourself. When the next people will come next month, after 6 months, what talent you have, you can speak. What is your strength, you can say. What is your weak point, you can speak. What is the question here? Write down your strength and weakness. You can boldly speak. This is my strength and that is my weakness. आप confess कर सकते हैं. आपने सीधा खड़ा होकर बोल सकता है. You can do it. So this is it. And you can be leader because you are experienced. You are already experienced, so you can be leader. You can take the responsibilities. Because you are disciplined people. You are a dedicated people about yourself. Once you are dedicated about yourself, you are dedicated for everyone. If you are not dedicated yourself, how can? First your safety, then you can save other people. First you educated, then you can educate other people. Right? So this is the one of the components to educate yourself, to involve, to learn, to do, to make yourself disciplined. Right? And lastly, you need the recognition. Can you see this people? Legend people in the world. He is the Vice President of India. He was, right, giving the award. Can you imagine to go and receive an award from Vice President of India? And this gentleman is the chief patron of the international award. He is the husband of Queen Elizabeth. Prince Philip is giving 93 years old. He is going to be retired in this December from the award. His widow is named. He is telling him, I am now too old, I am not going to live. And he is giving, last year he is giving the award of an Indian boy in Buckingham Palace. You are getting the opportunity to go to the Buckingham Palace to receive the award. Can you imagine the value of the award? Can you imagine that you can make your family proud? हम लोग लंदन जाते हैं, बकिंघम पैलेस के आउटसाइड डोर में जाके खड़ा होके एक पिक्चर खींचे, लगता है कितने करके आ गया. And if you are inside of the Buckingham Palace, can you imagine on the same dais where the world royals are coming? So this is the hell of a lot change of your mind. And this is the certificate. This is the shape of certificate. 140 countries, 11 million people after complete their journey, the same certificate and same badges they are getting. Same badges, same certificate they are getting. Right? So this is the value of that. And you see, cash in your school, class 8, 9, you are into that, right? Same thing in the award, creativity, action and service. Same thing into the award. So you are into that. Little structural way you have to develop. You have a CCE and the award, same work. Already you are involved. Little structural way you have to do it. Why they make it? I told you, it is within you. Apart from the academic, there is something is put up. This is not a new thing is put up, an additional put up on your school. No, you are already on the system. Award is giving refine, little refine and extra encouragement, extra recognition, nothing else. Already it is in your subject, already it is in your life, already you are doing it, right? So, this will be there. And you see, I am talking about these girls, that village girl who changed the village, Adrija, this girl's name. And these three, Ankit and Anisha, they are from the India, who is Prince Award in the Seoul, represent country. This year, two of them are going. One girl and one boy. They are going to represent country in Czech Republic from 25th to 7th of November. They will in the Czech Republic, fully sponsored by Award Program Foundation. This program fully sponsored by Award Program Foundation. When you are doing gold award, you can life after gold, you can get the opportunity to country. And we are looking for that. We are looking. This year, sadly I am telling you, this year when we published last 6 months, we want the talent. Right? Who all are working really after life after gold? We have got only 7 applications. Out of 7 applications, we found these 2 boys and girls are more than 7. Throughout India, we have got only 7 applications. Right? So there is a huge lot of opportunity. If you can do, you can represent your country, you can represent your school, you can highlight your school name wherever you are there. Sir, मैंने को क्वेश्चन किया था, ये बच्चों तो चले जाते हैं, उसके बाद तो इनको मिलता है, स्कूल को कैसे आएंगे? बायोग्राफी देना पड़ता है. Where from you start the award program? Who was your mentor? Protaap World School, I start my bronze award. ये पहले बोलना पड़ेगा आपको, तभी आपका एप्लीकेशन सस्पेक्ट होगा और आपके जितने प्रिंट आउट निकलेंगे, पहला नाम होगा प्रताप वर्ल्ड स्कूल. राइट? एंड योर स्टेट, वेयर इज प्रताप वर्ल्ड स्कूल? पठानकोट, पंजाब. आपने स्टेट को हाईलाइट कर रहा है इंटरनेशनल में, कंट्री हाईलाइट कर रहा है, कहाँ है? पंजाब, इंडिया में. राइट? So you are representing country. So this much of opportunity you are getting. Simple doing this. program, right? And various way, not only that, they are in Indonesia, they are in Canada, all the Indians are moving around. And someone is fun, enjoy. You see, what is the enjoyment? Throughout the world, India is here, representing. Right? So you are enjoying. Fun, you can say, yes, I have done something. In my school days. Everyone cannot go to the abroad, everyone not getting the chance. Right? Everyone cannot come to the podium. But through the award, in the foundation day, on your school, at least when the first, second, third, when your prefect is going to hand over, switch over one group to other group, and that day, academic first, second, third, fourth, first, second, third is getting the prize. On the same day, the school is organizing to offer you the bronze award, silver award, on the same stage with the high